Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while. Just have an update for you guys about Leela, and also just wanted to welcome some of the new people who've joined our community. So thank you so much guys for being here. And yeah, so I know it's February, but Happy New Year. My last video was before the holidays. Just been quite busy and just some other stuff going on. So I hope you are all doing well. I just wanted to give a little update on Miss Leela over here. So I wanted to start off with sort of a story. So we found out that she actually has degenerative joint disease in her two front paws. Basically, it's arthritis. So it sounds, much scarier than it is. I mean, it's definitely, it was a little bit of a shock to me just because she's so young. She's only 4.5. She wants to play. But I wanted to show you guys. So the doctor doesn't think, or the vet doesn't think that this is sort of related to it, but I wanted to show you. So if you guys look at her paw, I don't know if you can see, do you see how it's kind of like a little bit like swollen here? It's not swollen, it's just has like a thick, Leela, stop. It's just kind of got like it's thicker. And then if I show you her other paw, you see how it's thinner? The top is thinner. This one is shaped normally. And this one's thicker. I don't know if you can see. So anyways, it's just on her left front paw that it's thicker. But it's what made me go to the vet in the first place. So last year in May, I was out with her playing in like a field. And we were playing Chuck It, nothing crazy. Came home a few hours later, her left front foot was really swollen. It was huge. She couldn't put any weight on it, and I thought she broke her leg. So I took her to the vet. They did x-rays, and they told me that there was nothing wrong. They couldn't see anything. Maybe it was just like a sprain or something. So they gave me some painkillers, and within 2 days, she was back to normal. But that foot never quite looked the same. It's always just been, that knuckle just looks a tiny bit bigger. Anyways, I thought maybe it was just, some soft tissue damage or something like that that would take time to recover. About a month after that injury, her other foot, we were playing, well, actually we weren't playing, we were hiking, and she went into like somewhere and then yelped and came back out. And then she walked home okay, but then a few hours later, her foot swole like crazy. It literally presented itself exactly the same. I waited a day, and then the next day what happened actually is like pus started coming out of that foot. And then everything went away and it was healed. So that scenario was, I'm pretty sure it was just like a bug bite of some kind, versus the left foot may have been some kind of injury. Anyways, we had our annual checkup just in December, and I told the vet about this. So he said, let's take another set of x-rays just to, rule out anything sort of, serious. So we did some more x-rays just a couple weeks ago. And when the vet compared those x-rays to the x-rays from last May, they sent it to the radiologist, and they saw some basically joint disease. So it might be that she's, had it for obviously quite some time, but she doesn't have any symptoms. Like those two things that happened were just sort of, like just accidents. One with the maybe she hurt herself, and the other one with the bug bite. But because they both presented themselves in her front feet, it just got me worried, and we ended up finding, this arthritis. So the vet said that, she is definitely a little bit young to get arthritis, but, it's not uncommon. So he actually said like 20% of dogs under the year of 1 have it. And then she's kind of in the middle. So there's kind of a few things that could have made her get it so early. It could be genetic, but, there's nothing in her hips or back feet, and hips are usually, a little bit more prone to that. So it's just her front feet. So it's most likely just the extreme wear and tear. See how she's licking her front paw right now? That's basically the only symptom she has. So licking the feet is a symptom of joint disease because they're just kind of soothing themselves. It's gotten a lot better now that I have her on supplements, and I'll show you all the supplements I'm giving her. But that's a symptom. So if you see your dog suddenly starting to lick their feet more, it's so subtle, but that's a symptom. It doesn't always start out with limping. And she's not limping. She runs and plays exactly the same. I'm starting to, ease up with her, and I'm just more cautious of how sort of extreme she plays. But at the end of the day, like the vet said, like I can't stop her from running, So like I go hiking with her and she runs like a maniac. I can't stop her from having fun. What I can do is play less chuck it with her. I can throw the ball, have her wait, and then go get it. Basically, I should avoid sort of like those sudden, crazy, stops and turns that she does when she plays. So anyways, yeah, so see, she's just licking. She's just kind of soothing. But that wasn't what made me go to the vet. It was just the fact that her other foot was, kind of different. And then that's how we found it. So again, he said that, he doesn't exactly know why she has it. It's either just genetic or most likely she's just been so extreme in terms of the wear and tear on her feet because she's so extreme when she plays. Like she doesn't just go, trotting after the ball. Like you guys have seen her. Like she's extremely high drive and she puts a lot of strain on her front feet specifically when she stops and jumps for it and all the other things that we do. So it might just be that, the extreme wear and tear on her front feet. And also, when I was Googling it, I was watching one vet that said that Dobermans are actually more susceptible and prone to arthritis than other breeds. He said like Dobermans, Great Danes, and I think one other breed. So there's a few things going on here, but you can see, I mean, she's still her happy-go-lucky self. She's not limping. She's not, hesitant to get up or anything like that. She'll just lick herself here and there. I notice when it's like extremely, extremely cold outside, and that's what the vet said too. Like if it's, extremely cold or like raining, she might be a little bit more sore than when it warms up. So it was kind of shocking, she's only 4.5. I give her such a really good diet and, it's always like, oh, she's going to be great forever. But he did say, she is approaching middle age. She'll be 5 this summer. She's a Doberman, which is more prone. She plays extremely rough. So he said, it shouldn't affect her lifespan. We caught it really early. He said, he's not surprised that there's so many dogs we don't even know that have it, like at an early stage, because they don't show symptoms. Like you wouldn't even know. So yeah, so she's her happy-go-lucky self, but I wanted to show you guys what I now give her and the supplements that I give her so that you can see it. So I'm going to make her dinner right now, right? So she's not, if you guys look at her, like she's not limping or anything. She's not showing any pain. So yeah, it was caught really early and we're going to give you dinner. Is it dinner time? Yeah. So I'm just going to get the stuff out, guys, and I'll be right back. Hi guys. All right, so I have all her stuff out. I'm going to show you what we're doing for dinner today. So obviously we have the normal food. Tonight she's having venison and turkey. So you can see it's venison muscle meat, organs, and tripe. And it's just, free-range turkey meat and bone. So this is a 2-pound pack. I'm not going to obviously give her the whole thing. I'm probably going to give her about a quarter of this is what she's going to get tonight. Because I'm also going to give her a duck neck. I just have this from the other pack, but I had it frozen and I defrosted it. So it's just, this is just a duck neck. I'm going to give her that. Then in terms of supplements, we have a few things. So first of all, I'm going to give her some coconut oil. Coconut oil overall, I mean, arthritis or not, is just really good. I've been giving it to her before, but I'm just more consistent now with giving it to her. And then I have this supplement. So this is not directly related to the arthritis, but it's just like a tri-mineral boost, and it's just overall just really good for sort of everything. So if we look at the ingredients, so it has like 60 minerals, kelp, enzymes, vitamins, amino acids. So it's just an overall healthy supplement. What else? So the ingredients, let's see, yeah, barley. So it's just got a whole bunch of stuff. Overall, it's just a really nice mineral supplement. Then I have this. So this is specifically, I'm giving it to her for the arthritis. It's green lipid sea mussels. It's really good for them. It says that, it literally says on the pack, might just be the best supplement you can give your dog suffering from joint pain. So it has naturally occurring chondroitin, sulfate, glucosamine, omega-3. So it's just really good to reduce sort of pain and inflammation. Now, I don't really, again, we don't know, it's hard to tell, but you can see, like, she's not limping, she's putting pressure, so she's not really in pain, but she's definitely, probably feeling a little bit of inflammation, just probably a little bit uncomfortable, nothing that's sort of impacting her life, but I'm trying my best to take away, all the discomfort. So I got this. This is from the brand Thrive. I buy it from another website that I buy some other raw food from. They sell it. It's just a brand here in Ontario. But yeah, so I give her this. And then now I give her this one too. This is the joint support. So this is specifically for joint support. And it has some of the same ingredients as the other one that's added. So this one's glucosamine, MSM, and then the sulfate. So these are all specific things. So you can see, like, the first thing, improved joint health, reduces pain and inflammation, helps with joint swelling. So this is also something I'm giving her. I will say, guys, that, I think I was, I guess, oblivious to it, but I should have been giving her these joint supplements before, starting her as a young puppy. I was looking online and they said, it's good to start these things young to support their joints as they grow. So, unfortunately, I'm doing it now because there's something, she has a problem. But I should have done it earlier. I didn't know better. So just kind of, if you have puppies or young dogs, don't wait. You can give them these supplements ahead of time to do, your best. It's not a guarantee that this will prevent anything. The biggest preventative I read online is just keeping weight off your dog. And obviously, she's not overweight, so it's not a weight issue. Definitely, I think she's just way too rough on her joints, and that's what happened. So the other supplement that I have, so this is something I used to give her as well. This is hemp seed oil. So I rotate this one, and then I have a herring oil as well. This is just, a cold pressed hemp seed oil, and it will provide her with the omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, which are just beneficial for dogs in general, helps with dry skin, allergy, excessive shedding. So this is not a joint specific, but it's just overall great for their health. And then I have this. This is not a supplement, but it's basically like frozen veggies and stuff. So this is just in general to help with her health. This one I've also used to give her before, but you can see the ingredients: broccoli, zucchini, green beans, spinach, kale, blueberry. So this is just, veggies and fruits mixed in, which is really good because she won't eat, like if I just give her a handful of blueberries, she doesn't like it. If I give her, broccoli, she sometimes eat it, sometimes not. She won't eat spinach. So in this form, it's all pre-blended and she'll eat it. And the last thing is organic pumpkin puree. Pumpkin in general is good for dogs' health. It has so many benefits. So this is just really organic pumpkin puree. That's the only ingredient. It's also really good for the digestive gut. So if you do have a dog that's, suffering from any kind of stomach problems, the vets often recommend to just give pumpkin puree. It really helps them. So I'm going to go ahead and start to prepare a bowl for her. And I'll show you guys as I do it, and then at the end sort of what her bowl looks like. So I know that this looks like a lot, and it is, but I mean, it is what it is, and I just want to do everything I can to kind of slow down or halt. I can't halt it, but, you can definitely slow down the progression of arthritis. The biggest thing, obviously, is as it progresses, the joints become more painful. So the goal is to, try and slow it down, the degeneration as much as possible, lubricate her joints, and just make sure she's as comfortable as possible. So she's, she's good. She's really, I haven't seen, again, the only thing I've seen is some licking of her feet, but she's been doing that for years. So maybe she's had it for years and it was just very early and I didn't know. So we caught it early. So I'm hopeful that with these supplements, we'll be able to, she'll continue to, thrive. The vet said that, you know, as she gets older, if there is a little bit of discomfort, we can give her some like pain meds and stuff, but she's definitely not there yet. So yeah, so I'm going to start building this bowl. Okay, so I've just added, so that's the pumpkin, the duck neck, that's the coconut oil, and then that's the venison and turkey. So this is what the pumpkin looked like. See, it just comes frozen, and they say about 1/4 cup for a pound of food. So I put just less than 1/4 cup in there. So that's the pumpkin puree. It's just really convenient. I've also bought the pumpkin from the store, but honestly, this one ends up being cheaper. I think it was $4.99 for that container. So now I'm going to give her the super blend food. All right, so that's what her dinner looks like. I added all the powders, her joint supplements, the superfoods, and then she has her coconut oil, her meat, her pumpkin, her veggies, and her duck neck. So that's her meal. I'm just going to mix it up for her. I'm glad that she's not picky. She'll eat this all. By the end of it, everything is mixed in really nicely. She eats it all. She really enjoys it, so I'll show you guys. So yeah, I was really kicking myself for, you know, not starting her off on like these supplements as a puppy. But I mean, my last dog, I started off when he was 6 or 7, because that's usually the age they start to get a little, you know, arthritis is normally something that is in older dogs, and that's when people start supplements. But I learned my lesson that, you know, if you have an extremely active dog, you should kind of try and give supplements in advance. Again, it wouldn't have, maybe, I don't know. They say you can't prevent it. You know, but you always find something to kick yourself in the butt about, right? But now just trying to make sure that, you know, she gets all the support she can. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and give her food. You can see she is not like, you can't even tell, like, if, you know, like, look at her, like, see, she's jumping, she's not limp, she's not in pain. She's just, you know, maybe a bit uncomfortable sometimes if it's really cold out. But I'm at least glad we caught it early, so I know to be careful with her in terms of like playing ball. So I only actually played ball with her once in the last month because I've been so scared. And I threw it, I made her wait for it and then get it, because at least then she sees the ball, so she knows where to go and she doesn't like do a sudden turn. I've been doing tug with her. So yeah, just trying to find ways. But even when I let her out in the backyard, she runs like a maniac. She's just naturally crazy. So, you know, I can't stop her from having fun. So as long as she's having fun and she's enjoying moving, then the best I can do is make sure that at least I give her supplements. So she is ready. I'm going to put her food down. She's going to wait, and then I'll let her eat. She's such a good girl. She's okay. There we go. And that's going to be gone very quickly. So yeah, so if you guys notice your dog's licking their paws, I know it's really subtle, and you know, just if it's excessive or if it's like a new behavior, just get an x-ray, see if there might be something going on. But anyways, it doesn't hurt to just get some joint supplements started for your dogs. You don't have to do like a specific joint one, but like the green lipid mussels, that's really good for dogs in general. So you can always start something like that. You can actually get them like in natural form or in the powder like I'm giving her. And then there's some veggie blends and stuff like that. But you can see like she's putting a pressure on her feet. So the vet said like we would have never even known if we didn't do a random x-ray. And the only reason I did the x-ray was because her toe looked a little funny to me. So it's all very odd. But yeah, I mean, now we'll just do our best, and she's enjoying her dinner. She's going to eat her duck neck in a second. But I'm lucky that she's not picky about all these powders. She eats them all. There goes the pumpkin. Anyways, I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for being here. I'll keep you guys posted on Miss Leela when she's eating her duck neck. My God, like, it's gone. whole duck neck is gone. Always, I just have to, like, raw bones are good, but just never give cooked bones because they can splinter. So that bone is raw, so it's actually flexible and soft. So she chewed it nicely, but I mean, there's still some whole pieces that went down, but because it's raw, it'll, be digested just fine. No blockages or anything like that. Anyways, okay guys, talk to you soon. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. I love chatting with you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!